Hey everyone, I'm back, and today we're going to be talking about The Snowman, starring Michael Fassbender and J.K. Simmons, I believe, and is produced by Martin Scorsese, and I think that's it. So this movie has Michael Fassbender's character, I believe his name is Henry Hole, and he's kind of down on his luck, just trying to get a case, and he doesn't have a house or a license, but he's a really great detective, I believe. And there's a man called the Snowman, or as you saw in the trailer, the Snowman Killer. But some of the things in that trailer that you probably saw, it's not in the movie. And Michael Fassbender teams up with this one girl, the main character from The Girl on the Train, and now they're gonna hunt this guy down because he's doing bad things and not much else. Okay, I'm just kidding. More things happen, but I'll get into that. How about we first start off with the positives before I forget them? My positives are that the two main performances work, and I thought they worked just fine for what the movie needed. The first act was at times okay, and some things were really boring, but I'll get into that later. But other things were okay, I guess, at best. They definitely weren't awful, but just could have been improved a little bit better at the very least. But it's kind of serviceable, and specifically the detective work is serviceable in the first act, not the whole movie. The snowman scene, so whenever the snowman killer or whatever, whenever he was about to kill someone or whenever he was on screen threatening someone's life, it was entertaining. I'll give the movie that throughout the whole movie. That's all my positives. I'm going to get into negatives right now, and first negative off is this movie's boring because I don't really care about the story. The characters aren't very interesting, and there are subplots that have no resolution to them whatsoever. I mentioned the two main performances were good, and everyone else was mediocre at best to okay. But all in all, the acting isn't all that great, and the way the film is cut together is on the level of Transformers The Last Night, which was awful. Not Resident Evil Final Chapter bad, but still pretty awful. The dialogue in this movie isn't very good. It's just kind of eh. And as the film goes on, it becomes worse and worse and worse because you're constantly wondering why it's born. Want to see what this guy, our main villain's motivation is, but it's not very interesting. And the opening scene was very unnecessary. I thought it ruined a lot of things in the movie and the mystery of who the snowman is. The music isn't very good. It's kind of just generic violin, murder, mystery, whatever. And there are a lot of continuity errors that I noticed. For instance, you saw in the trailer that one girl who got her head cut off. But when the two detectives, they go to this one girl who's about to get her head cut off, they said she was murdered, but it turns out she wasn't murdered yet. And so they go back, and then they get it was reported that she was murdered now, so they gotta go back, and then they find out she was murdered. But by the time before they go back, it's in broad daylight, and they've been driving for like 2 minutes, at most 5 minutes, and then it cuts, and by the time they're there, it's nighttime. What? What was that? Was no one paying attention? In the end, I'm just gonna say that don't watch this movie. And this movie is poorly edited. The acting isn't that strong. The dialogue sucks. The music sucks. The script is an absolute mess with some decent moments, I guess. But that's probably because the book is very great. I hear that the Snowman book, I believe it's based off of a book. I hear that it's very good. So if you want to read it, I guess go read it. But as for the movie, skip this. This movie is confusing, and I struggled to stay awake throughout the whole thing. And without further ado, I'm going to give The Snowman a D. Thank you for watching my videos as always. If you enjoyed this review, be sure to leave a like and comment down below what you thought of The Snowman, or if the book, if this is even based off of a book, because I don't remember. If the book is good, tell me down below as well, because I would like to know. Or tell me on Twitter by talk to me there, and a link to that will be in the description below. And subscribe to be a part of Foley Nation, and I'll see you when I get my next review up, which I plan to be reviewing Only the Brave. So look out for that. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.